You ever feel like you're doing everything right with God, but you're still struggling? You're trying so hard to be strong and cut sins out of your life, but it's not working. You're begging God in prayer to remove these sins, but He won't remove them. You feel exhausted. You don't feel free. You have to realize that your struggle is the very thing that's protecting you. Paul experienced this in 2 Corinthians 12. He had a thorn on his side, a messenger from Satan to buffet him. And you know what he did? He prayed to God 3 times, just like us, begging for help. And God said, "My grace is sufficient for you." He said, "My power and my strength is made perfect in your weakness." So we have to embrace our weakness, but how? God does not want to strengthen your flesh. He wants to weaken your confidence in yourself. Our first instinct as human beings is if I stop sinning, if I figure all this stuff out, then I'm strong. But God thinks differently than us. He knows that if we stop sinning, if we stop struggling, and He allows that, then we're not going to rely on His grace anymore. We're not going to rely on Him. We're going to rely on ourselves. We're going to exalt ourselves. We're going to become judgmental, legalistic, and He doesn't want that because anything not done of faith is sin. You need to stop focusing on your actions and how you can stop sinning and start focusing on depending on God. Sin is not the problem. Self-dependency is the problem. And the byproduct of self-dependency is sinful actions. We have to realize, oh, I'm the type of person that only struggles. I'm the type of person that only rebels against God. I need His grace. I'm the type of person that can't do anything good. So if I'm not in Christ, if I'm not relying on God's grace, He says it's sufficient for me, then I'm going to be weak. But when I am weak, I am strong. So start embracing your struggle. So we have to realize how transactional we are as human beings. The only reason we want prayers answered and sin removed from our lives is because we feel far from God and we don't have faith that Jesus was enough. So we want to confirm it and validate it through our actions. I did good, God. I changed myself. I'm spiritual. I'm a real Christian. So we find confidence in that instead of placing confidence in the unseen. Because remember, anything not done of faith is sin. So God is showing us here, stop focusing so much on the external action, stop cleaning the outside of the cup and fix the inside. Trust in what I've done for you. Trust in the identity I've given you. John 16:9 says, "Of sin because they believe not unto me." Sin is a byproduct of our unbelief. So the actionable sins on the outside will change when we just trust in what Jesus has already done, because that'll transform our inside. We already don't trust God and lean in on His grace. We judge other people. We measure righteousness by behavior, and our lives look like disasters. So imagine what would happen if God removed all the struggles from your life and He just cut out all the sin. You would become even more judgmental, even more reliant on yourself, even more self-righteous. So God's actually protecting you here. All God is after is our dependence on Him. He's not worried about these outward actions. He simply just wants us to place faith in what He's already finished for us. And no, I'm not sitting here saying, let's just go sin it up. It literally says, shall we keep sinning so grace abounds? By no means. But what I am saying is start embracing your struggle so you can actually become strong. Because when you embrace that you're nothing and evil from top to bottom, that's when you start to only fix your eyes on Jesus, the only perfect one. And that's when you break free.